Judges across South Carolina have been ordered to get more training.
South Carolina Supreme Court Chief Justice Donald Beatty ordered magistrate and municipal judges to be trained on setting bond in criminal cases.
The state's bond system is facing intense scrutiny from lawmakers and law enforcement. Chris Joseph followed up on that order today.
Chief Justice Donald Beatty's order is short on details. It requires municipal and magistrate judges to be trained in person on giving criminal bonds, and that's it. However, Beatty's order is not in a vacuum. Gunfire ripped through Meadow Lake Park in Richland County over the weekend. Deputies arrested 2 teens in the aftermath of the shooting for unlawfully carrying a gun and other charges. But right now, it's unclear if they pulled the trigger. One of the teens was already out on bond for different charges, and both have been released from jail.
I am sick and tired of having to stand up here at a press conference and talk about that. You know, the focus should be right now catching everybody involved in it. We've got 2 that were involved. We know they're there. They ran. They have a gun. Where are they at? They're back out. They're back out. That is a huge crack in our criminal justice system that's got to be filled in and stopped.
Sheriff Leon Lott has been outspoken about his concerns with South Carolina's bond system, and he's not alone. Lawmakers in both chambers of the General Assembly passed bills which would crack down on alleged offenders if they are arrested while on bond.
Trafficking cocaine is a violent crime. So somebody that's out on bond for trafficking cocaine and gets arrested again for trafficking cocaine, they're selling a lot of dope. We need to make sure those people are staying in jail and not distributing death.
However, no bill has made it to the governor's desk. On April 27th, Chief Justice Donald Beatty ordered municipal and magistrate judges to be trained on setting criminal bonds. Beatty's thinking isn't immediately clear, but a representative from the state bar preached caution.
A judge setting that bond does not have the benefit of looking into the future and knowing what that person's going to do. So they're only setting the bond based on whether they're a flight risk or a threat to society. Now, threat to society they can base on the charges, but it's not a trial. So those are just allegations at that point. And you can't just, we're not living in a totalitarian state. You can't house somebody away just because they've been accused of a crime. They have due process rights.
The treasurer for the State Defense Attorneys Association welcomed the order.
Training, refreshing training, and reminding these judges and empowering them to follow the law, to follow the statute in carrying out their duties and setting bonds is always a good thing.
It's unclear when the training will take place, but it will be held at the Judicial Education Center located next to the Supreme Court. I reached out to the spokesperson for the judicial branch to learn more about this training. Once we know more, we'll pass it along. Reporting in the newsroom, Chris Joseph, WIS News 10.